have no idea what you're about. Tell me in a sentence who you are.
I'm nobody. I'm a tramp, a bum, a hobo. I'm a boxcar and a jug of wine. And a straight racer if you get too close to me.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
I hope not, smart. He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backward to dodge it. Yeah, the Australian thing is starting to turn into a fucking Bostonian thing. Fucking damn it. Oi, never mind. It don't matter. Yeah, well, you know what? With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I can work on my Australian. I slid the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Bleak, beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some sort of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room. Impersonal, like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts. Hi, Hee-chan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. Why was my bed a mess? Wouldn't it have already been made? They said that if these things don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hoped I would have. Then there would have been something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the table and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Laying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urges just keep growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something, I don't know. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day today too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, this. The bottle of medications neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside, and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Asaunakai, 2 tablets daily to stay alive, motherfucker. It doesn't really say that, but it might as well. It's kind of twisted having your life dependent on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even as darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers, salad fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm, and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon the light shades of darkness that is my ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity, the fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. Further away, so far away. Here's a heart. Here's a Katawa Shoujo. Katawa? It means cripple girls, apparently. I wake up in a strange room. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. Huh? This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the 3rd room this year I'm supposed to call mine. Various things around here remind me that indeed, it's me who is supposed to be the one living here. My bags on the floor, my new school books on the table, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from a foil sheet. I down them with a chaser of water, without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slid off from under the sheets and stretched my back before dressing up. Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh clothes against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school. Except for the people. They're fucking crazy. I think back to the talk with Kenji yesterday, and how he seemed like he was Australian, but also how he seemed like he was from Brooklyn. Misha's constant laughter. She's fucking nuts. And Shizune's sweeping signs of sign language. She was throwing up gang signs. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe the rest aren't batshit crazy, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do, aside from orgies? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I could join one. Like, the sex ed club. Although, all through class, the questions remained in my mind, so I decided to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to ask, I should ask her. Hello, Shizune. I see you're getting upset at me. Why are you so irate? She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze down slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the erasers of her pencils down so the top is perfectly and evenly flat. Okay. Oh, you're blushing. Okay. Sorry, Shishan. Is there something you wanted from me? Apparently. Oh, I see. That's a good question, Hee-chan. My first thought is that, that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. Okay. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so, because there isn't really anything else to do, other than murder. There's also school events, like, the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it. Doing whatever, like getting the bodies, or cleaning the bodies. So you're actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too. Sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I don't know, Hee-chan. The truth is, it's a local event. I'm not from here, so, Okay. She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy. Ooh. Huh? Oh! Who cares? Misha puffs out her chest, showing off her breast. They are not voluptuous. You are a bitch. As she shouts Shizune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning and looking in our direction. Not so loud, please. I have a hangover. I think. Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind a festival will inevitably change with time. And now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games, and you can play and win prizes. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against his other palm like a baton, and shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally, noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly, quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, probably because she wasn't saying anything, though brushing it off without a care. Okay. We're in the middle of class. We should start working. Oh, that's right. Shizune, what? Oh, that's right. Hee-chan, are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? Okay. It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Shizune look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long, dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently toward the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one seemed to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher, who's also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? He-chan, is something wrong? Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me, looking at the girl, looking at the door,